Hello, this is Kian and welcome to another episode of Football Obsession Podcast. Today we're going to be predicting, and I know we've not done a podcast episode in a while, but been mainly reacting to things because not much has been going on in the world of football. But today we're going to be predicting the Premier League season, where teams are going to finish. I don't have the perfect graphics, obviously. I've not got the perfect stuff in front of me. I've got a tier maker though, so just bear with me. And make sure you get your thoughts, guys, down in the comment section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and share, and all that good stuff. So we're just going to get straight into it. So we're going to go from 18th to 20th, all the way up. So we're going to start at the bottom. So the team who I think are going to finish 20th, obviously this is just a prediction. Going to be some bold predictions in there, some biased predictions in there, considering I'm a United fan. If you're not biased, what can you be in this game? You've got to be biased. You've got to back your team. Ivan Toney tweeted something the other day. Someone said, where do you expect to finish? And he said, we expect to win the league. It may not happen because of how unrealistic it is, obviously, for Brentford, but it's the right mentality to have to go on and win the league. So the team I think are going to finish 20th yet again for another Premier League season is Norwich. I'm just not sure they're good enough. If you look at their team previously, the one that got relegated with in 2019, they had Godfrey, they had Aarons, they had Cantwell, they had Puke, they had a few good players in there. They had like 5-6 individual good players. Buendia, who's just transferred to Aston Villa. Yet they still managed to get relegated. If you look back at that on paper and say they got relegated, you think, how have they got relegated? You think, how? How has that possibly happened? Well, I think they're going to finish 20th again. They're a yo-yo club. They're up and down, up and down. But I'm glad for you fans that you manage to come up every few years, and even though unfortunately you have to go down. So the team I think are going to finish 19th. I think this is a difficult one. I'm going to go with an unpopular prediction here. I'm going to go with Brentford because they didn't look great. I know it's just pre-season. When we played them in pre-season, it finished 2-2. Yes, we didn't beat them, but they didn't look great. They looked lethargic. They looked very, very... There was something not right. I know Ivan Toney's a great player. He just broke like the goal-scoring record, but I think they're going to get relegated. I really do. I hope they don't, because it's the first time they've been in the top flight since 1937 or something like that. So that's unreal for them. But yeah, I hope you guys do the best. Obviously, I hope we beat you though. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And the team I think are gonna finish 18th is Southampton, because they've just lost the main man Danny Ings. They picked up from November onwards, I think it was. They picked up the fewest points in the Premier League. I'm not sure how many it was, but they picked up the fewest in the Premier League. So I think they're gonna get relegated after losing Danny Ings, which was the quickest transfer of all time. Would you believe? Yeah, it was very quick. Hold on. Yeah, I just didn't realise. I thought there was a team missing there. So I think that's who's going to get relegated. So that's 20th, 19th, 18th. The team who I think are going to finish 17th, I will put Arsenal in there because of how bad you are, but I'm not going to wind you up that much, and it's not realistic for them to finish there. 17th, I think, is going to be Crystal Palace, because Patrick Vieira wasn't a great manager in France. Patrick Vieira, he's not that good a coach despite being a legend, and they've not made many signings. I know you've got Abere Eze and Saha still, who I think you're going to manage to keep like, they're going to manage to keep you up, but I don't think you'll do that well. I think you'll finish 17th. The team I think are going to finish 16th is Watford. Watford for me, I think they've made a few good signings. I can't remember who though, but they changed the manager too much. They're obviously not that good. I know they've just got Danny Rose in for free, which is a good signing in my opinion. But I think they're going to finish 16th because I just don't think they're good enough to finish higher than that, obviously. So to finish 15th, I'm going to say Burnley. Because they don't score many goals. I know Chris Wood got a few towards the end of the season, but they don't score many goals at all. So yeah, it's gonna be a difficult season for them yet again. But I think Tarkovsky, me, and Pope will keep them in the league and keep them going. And the genius of Sean Dyche, as Vizza, the YouTuber, likes to say. So yeah, and I think the team who I think are gonna finish. So hold on, 17th, 16th, 15th team I think are gonna finish 14th. I'm gonna put Wolves there because I think massive lack of goals. Fabio Silva's still young, and I didn't think he'd look great. How do I explain it? So, Adama Traore, I think he's got so much hype around him that's not deserved. I think it's a false sense of like security for him that gave him the hype, and I think he bought into his own hype and didn't deserve that hype. He wasn't that good. He got 3 or 4 goal contributions last season, and I kept saying to my uncle, he's gone another game without goal contribution, another game and another game. Like, it was unreal. He was rubbish. I know Raul Jimenez, they suffered that massive injury, and thankfully he's back. He's recovered and he's come back. But yeah, I think they're going to struggle massively. The team who I think are going to finish 15th, 14th is Brighton. I think Brighton are. Do you know what? I think they'd be fighting for Europa League if they had a good striker. I think Graham Potter's a good manager. I love the way he plays. They've just lost Ben White, obviously, to Arsenal. But I'm not sure. I think if they had a good striker, they'd be a good team. A really good team, and Bissouma was good. He would love it United, but it's not. It's difficult for them because they're not getting a striker. So the team who I think are going to finish 13th, I'm going to go with Newcastle. I think they finished 13th the past 2 seasons. I think Saint-Maximin's a good player. They've not got anyone else apart from that, but I think Steve Bruce is an underrated manager in my personal opinion. Underrated manager, underrated player. How do you go to get 20 goals in a Premier League season as a centre back? How do you do that? Unreal. Yeah, I think they're going to finish 13th. I think they'll just float around there, so there or thereabouts, as they always are. Well, as they have been for the past 2 seasons. So, the team I think are going to finish 12th. I'm going to say Everton, because they've just lost Carlo Ancelotti, who wasn't great for him anyway. They've got Rafa Benitez. They don't look great at all. They've made 2 rubbish signings in Damari Gray and signed someone else who I think wasn't great. Damari Gray's contributed to 3 goals in 2 years, just to put that into perspective. So yeah, it's mad. So we're gonna go on to 11th now. I'm gonna go with who am I gonna go with here? I'm gonna go with Leeds. Yeah, Leeds, because I think Leeds. We all know who the top 4 is gonna be. I think Leeds are. They're a good team, and we've got them on Saturday. Hopefully, we batter them. They're a good team, very energetic. They won't come out as much as attacking straight away in the new Premier League season as they did last season. But I don't think they have enough. I know they finished top half last season, but I'm not sure they will finish top half this season because everyone's improving. Villa have improved despite losing Grealish. West Ham, they haven't improved that much, but they were really good last season. Spurs haven't really improved, to be fair, but I think their team, if they keep Kane, is definitely better than Leeds, obviously. Leicester have improved by getting Samari. Arsenal have improved by a few signings. Chelsea have improved by getting Lukaku. We've improved. Liverpool have improved. You know what I mean? They won't be able to accumulate them points as much at all. So for the for So that's 12th, that's 11th, 10th. I'm gonna go with Aston Villa. No, I'm gonna go with West Ham there because, like I said, everyone else has improved. It applies the same for Leeds. Everyone else has improved, so they're gonna not be able to accumulate as many points as they did last season. So I think they'll struggle. I don't think they'll struggle to get top up to like stay in the league. Obviously, I think they'll struggle in terms of getting Europa League again or challenging for Champions League again. I think they'll struggle there. For 9th, I'm going to go with Aston Villa. They've just got Buendia. They've just got Bailey from Leverkusen. They've just got Danny Ings from Southampton. They might possibly be getting Ward-Prowse. It's not guaranteed yet, obviously. They might possibly be getting him though. And it's gonna be interesting to see where they finish. Very interesting actually, because like where could they finish? Because I think they could be challenging for Europa League, but then there's Arsenal, Leicester, Liverpool, Chelsea, United, Spurs all there. You know what I mean? I think Arsenal will finish 10th. That's 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th. I think Arsenal will finish 8th. I think all these teams are better. I think Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool, United, City, and Tottenham are better than Arsenal. I just don't think I think they've improved. Getting Ben White and Albert Sambi-Lokonga. I don't think they're massively better though. I don't think they're anything special. I think they're still, I'd say 3-4 years behind United at the moment. United are getting them massive world class signings now, in terms of Sancho and Varane. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the midfielder, but I doubt it. I'm doubting it. For 7th, you can only go with Spurs because that's going to be difficult to see. By the way, Spurs are 7th. It's going to be difficult to see, but yeah, I think they're not great, are they? They weren't great under Mourinho. They've got Nuno, who I don't rate as a manager. I don't rate his style of play. I don't think he's that good. He did well that one season with Wolves to get him to 7th, but I think that's the maximum he can go. He may surprise me, but I don't think so. For 6th, I'm going to go with Leicester. This is difficult, to get all these in. For 6th, I'm going to go with Leicester. So, yeah, what else can it be? Because everyone else has improved. They've improved. They're a good team. I think this is going to be fighting for Champions League again. But there's a team missing here. Let me just get the table up. Hold on. Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brentford, Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Leeds, Leicester, Liverpool, United, Newcastle, Norwich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 18, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, okay. 5th to 7th. Okay, 6th. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, silly me. That was me being daft there. So the team who I think are going to finish 5th is Chelsea. Yeah, I do. I know they just won the Champions League. I know they've massively improved with Lukaku, but I think it'll affect their style of play. I'll make a reaction video when he officially signs. I think he'll improve them, and I think if Werner turns on that switch where he can score shitloads of goals, it'll go boom and not stop. I'm actually going to change that. I've just changed my mind. I'm going to change Chelsea to 4th and put Liverpool as 5th because they've not massively improved. They've just improved. They've got Kanate, but is that a massive improvement on what they've got? No, it isn't. Van Dijk and Gomez. So, I think they're going to struggle massively there. I'm going to go with so that's 4th, 3rd, 2nd. There is a team missing. I'm not sure who it is. You'll have to remind me in the comments. So 2nd, so that's 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So I'm going to go with City for 2nd. There's a team missing there, and I'm going to go with United for 1st. I think City have improved slightly by getting Grealish. I don't think they're massively improved. I'm not even sure he'll fit their style of play. Massive Grealish agenda started, by the way. Massive Grealish agenda started. But you've always got to back your team to win the league. And I'm sorry that this was very, very, very scuffed. Very scuffed. But yeah. I've got to back my team to win the league. Sancho, Varane, we're gonna push higher up the pitch. We're gonna dominate. We're gonna dominate. Greenwood's gonna get top scorer. Nah, I don't think he will. Cavani will dominate. Bruno will dominate. Sancho's gonna do well. I'm gonna back my team to win the league. I'm sorry if that's a crime to you lots for being biased. I'm sorry. You've got to be biased in this game. It's all about opinion. It's all about being biased. It's all about backing your team. It's about tribalism and rivalry. So I'm backing my team. For top scorer, I'm going to go with. You could go with Kane. You could go with Sancho. You could go with Bruno. You could go with Gundogan, who did well last season, sadly. You could go with Salah. You could go with Mane. You could go with... There's many players you could go with. You could even go with Ings, who's done well the past few seasons. But for top scorer, I'm going to go with Mason Greenwood. I'm going to outside shout Mason Greenwood. Remember the name. Best youngster in the world. If he got top scorer and we won the league. Ooh, that would be sick. That would be sick. And for top assister, you could again use loads. The title race is going to be mad. For top assister, I'm going to go with. You could go with Kane again as an outside shout for top assister. You could go with Bruno. You could go with Gundogan. You could go with Kevin De Bruyne. You could go with Salah. You could go with Mane. You could go with Thiago, who might have a great season. You could go with Havertz. You could go with Werner. There's like 9 players there you could go with. I'm going to back Bruno Fernandes to get top assister. I'm going to back it. I'm going to back him. My boy. My Portuguese Magnifico. My midfielder. Get it. Come on. It's most clean sheets. I think City are going to be up there. I think Chelsea will be up there. I'm going to go with Edouard Mendy. Because the way they play is very defensive and very effective. And it's obviously he's a world-class manager, Thomas Tuchel. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. So that's my predictions. I know there's one team missing. It looks like to me anyway. I might be wrong. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to this season because last season I was just speaking to my mum about it before, my uncle. Imagine what I would have been like without the pandemic last season. Without football throughout the pandemic last season, I would have been awful. I wouldn't have been able to cope properly. Football really got me through it. Football got us all through it. Like Gary Neville said like about the Super League, in the midst of a pandemic when football has been most important to people, that is exactly what it's been. Most important to people. It's the fans' game. It's not created by the poor, stolen by the rich. We're going to enjoy this. Full stadiums again. Back at the ground. United versus Leeds. Admittedly, I'm very nervous for number one for the game, and number two, I've never been to a United versus Leeds game before. And I know, obviously, I know the history of the rivalry. So there could be trouble. But I'm going to enjoy it. I can't wait to get back in the ground, have a sing-along, watch my boys, watch the team. I can't wait. It's going to be unreal. Hopefully we win the league. Can you imagine Manchester if we won the league? Can you imagine? I remember 2012, 2013. In 2013, the parade. You could barely move. In Manchester, in town. It was unreal. It was unreal. Town equals Manchester City Centre, by the way. It was unreal. I'd love it to happen again. 8 years we've been, or 9 years, 8 or 9 years now without a title. Surely our time's due sometime. Surely. Let me know this has been a shorter episode today because obviously there's not much you can fit into a prediction on my own. I did do a video on Jamie's channel, Jamie Fegan. His name is Pitch Invaders. Check him out. Check my Twitter out, United always, YANITED always, all one word, capital Y, capital A. Comment down below, leave a like, watch for the full video. Bear with me that I may have made some mistakes in this video. It may be controversial. Don't show me too much hate or anything like that. I'm sorry that this one's a bit shorter. Enjoy the season, lads, and let's go. This has been Kieran from Football Obsession, and I'm out.